So Dallas died unexpectedly on February 17th, 2022 at the age of 48. The cause was a recently detected heart condition. Coldest Dreams, the last Sadies album completed before his death, in which this song appears on, was released in July 2022 to critical acclaim. Wow. Rest in peace, Dallas.
It's showtime, folks.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. How's everyone doing out there? Yeah, I'm recording this on a Sunday. Relaxed, totally relaxed right now, and totally into listening to a brand new song from a brand new band, at least new to me. So this comes from Roland. Roland, how you doing? On my Kofi site. And Roland, you want me to listen to Stop and Start. That's the name of the song from the band the Sadies. Don't know the song, don't know the group. Um, yeah, so I might as well just stop talking right now and start getting into the song.
7 years until the hex is broken. 7 years to endure the curse. And no magic words can be spoken. Potions and prayers will make it worse. The sadness comes with the setting sun. The war is won when the fight is done. Will you turn and run? Or can you stop right now? You can start right now. Stop and start right
It's got that real psychedelic sort of 60s sound, but I think it's kind of a throwback. I don't think this is authentic 60s, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just picking up on something that's not that long ago. Yeah, yeah. Still good. I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's got that psychedelic sort of trippy sound. I like his voice. I like his voice. It's kind of that cool, calm, um, almost like what's behind that? What's behind the calmness, Something a little bit like what's lurking behind that? Yeah. Yeah, it actually presents a little unease to hear that kind of like sort of tone, because there's like stuff going on around, with all the sounds and everything else, it's kind of exploding kind of music. The drums are really doing a good job. Yeah, and all the while he just stays calm. Why? Now, here we go. Let's continue.
do it once just to answer the question. Know how it feels to be like them. But when the poison has left the system, you'll have your reasons to try again. The sickness comes like a rising sun. Now your war is done. What have you become? Are you too far down to stop right now? Stop yourself right now.
Wow. Yeah, that was that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, that was really enjoyable. Let me get my thoughts together and on the other side. Quite interesting as I was pulling stuff up. Um, the lead singer and guitarist for the Sadies, he passed away this year, earlier this year. I think there was a heart defect. And I don't know if they knew that, but yeah, he passed away from a heart condition. Um, that's incredible. I mean, I think he was still relatively young, and for that to happen, and I believe he's the lead singer, right? And guitarist. So I mean, that is a major loss for the band. And they just put the album out, and it seems like it's getting uh, a lot of good write up. And so it seems like they were ready to kind of like sort of bask in that. And I would probably think touring and all like that, and that's all sort of I don't know what the touring situation is now for the band, um, but just kind of getting into the band a little bit. So they did form in 1994, and so you had Dallas Good and so Travis Good. So they're brothers. So let me go back here. So Canadian rock and roll, country, and western band from Toronto, Ontario. Canadian band. Okay, the band consists of Dallas Good, Travis Good, Sean Dean, and Mike Belitsky. Dallas and Travis are the sons of Margaret and Bruce Good, and nephews of Brian and Larry Good, who are members of the Canadian country group the Good Brothers. So it's a musical family. They've toured and recorded with John Spencer and Matt Verderay as Heavy Trash, as well as John Doe. They consider themselves honorary members of the Mekons. So yeah, some of these groups and artists I've heard about. I also saw Garth Hudson from the band. Garth is still playing music, and they've actually contributed to Garth's 2010 album, Garth Hudson Presents, a Canadian celebration of the band, by performing The Shape I'm In, and also by backing Neil Young for this Wheels on Fire. Wow. Okay. So the Sadies have really like sort of been around. um, just living the rock and roll life, man. Getting connected to all these great music names. So Dallas died unexpectedly on February 17, 2022, at the age of 48. The cause was a recently detected heart condition. Coldest Dreams, the last Sadie's album, completed before his death, in which this song appears on, was released in July 2022 to critical acclaim. Wow. Rest in peace, Dallas. Let me get to the lyrics here. 7 years until the hex is broken, 7 years to endure the curse, and no magic words can be spoken. Potions and prayers will make it worse. The sadness comes with the settling sun. The war is won when the fight is done. Will you turn and run, or can you stop right now? Stop right now. You can start right now. Stop right now. Stop and start right now. So it's a war song, and I'm saying that lyrically it's not deep. I could be wrong on that. Do it once just to answer the question. Know how it feels to be like them. But when the poison has left the system, you'll have your reasons to try again. The sickness comes like a rising sun. Now your war is done. What have you become? Are you too far down to stop right now? Stop yourself right now. Stop right now. Let the spirits of the fallen guide you with every step and measured breath, far away from the pain inside you, and focus on what you have left. When the sadness has won, the madness comes. When the sadness has won, then the madness comes. Well, thy kingdom come, thy will be undone. Yeah, I heard that line. That line stuck out to me when sung. You can still turn around if we just stop right now. Can't you start right now? So what is he saying? You can still turn around if we just stop right now. Stop where, like, on what path is this person? Are we headed? Are they headed? Is this person headed? And he's saying right now, you turn around if you stop right now. And stop right now. Stop doing what though? It's very vague. Stop and start right now. I mean, Yeah, I like to know. I mean, this was written for the 2022 album, so I'm trying to think about what conflicts that Canada might have been involved in, or the United States, that he's saying we can stop war right now and turn around. So I don't know if it's a war song. It could be. He mentioned when the war is won, but it might not be like a military conflict. It could be a war on something. Could be maybe about drugs. Let me just really quickly again, because the 7 years thing really sort of threw me. 7 years until the hex is broken. It just seemed like very like magical potion, like That's why I thought it was kind of. I just wondered about how deep this was in the first two lines. 7 years to endure the curse. The hex is broken. The curse. Yeah, it just brought to my mind like images of like magic, sorcery, that kind of thing. And no magic words can be spoken. I heard the word magic, potions and prayers, and I heard the word potions too. Will make it worse. But the sadness comes with the setting sun. The war is won when the fight is done. Will you turn and run, or can you stop right now? So is it like deep like drug addiction? Just run right now. Just stop. No further. But when the poison has left the system, you'll have your reason. See, that's why I keep thinking about drugs now. When the poison has left the system, right? So you're all cleaned out, you're in rehab, you'll have your reasons to try again. Ah, the sickness comes like a rising sun. Now your war is done. What have you become? Are you too far down to stop right now? Wow. Let the spirit of the fallen guide you with every step and measured breath, right? People who were not able to stop and turn around. Let their plight, let what happened to them, use that as a way, as a reason to turn around. With every step and measured breath, far away from the pain inside you and focus on what you have left. I don't know, Roland. What do you think? Is this connected? This turned from like not too deep to like wow. Is this connected to drug addiction like that? Let me know. It's important that I actually try to get a real understanding about the song, because musically the song was really good. Yeah, it's a good request. Absolutely, really interesting. And yeah, I need to stay tuned. So put in the comments, and people who like this band, who love this album that dropped, this song, yeah, please put in comments. What do you think the song's about? And let me know what that next Sadie song should be. And in the meantime, if you like this, hit the like button, subscribe with us. This channel is growing. It's really grown over the last couple of weeks. So it's absolutely like accelerating, which is kind of cool. Make me feel really good. And I hope all of you feel really good about this reaction. And so go and have a good day. And I will see. I don't know why I'm, I'm struggling to say goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. No, don't go. All right. We must say goodbye. But until again,